So now we are at the last back half of our podcast episode today. And we will be doing something special for break week, like I mentioned at the beginning of the pod. Make sure y'all like the stream if y'all are here, like the VOD, audio platforms, 5-star rating, top tier review. Keep pushing us on the algorithms. We appreciate y'all so much. So we are diving into our One Piece fight scenes, Leewufufu. We will be talking about which fight scene is better. Now, when we do these for separate videos, we will be doing a little bit more deep diving into, like, if we do another fight scenes, maybe we'll watch a little bit of said scenes sometimes in a different video. But for today, we're just going to go off of memory and what we can cook up and what we like better. So we're going to start off with the anime fight scenes. Let me share this for you.
We're live.
All right, bet. And let's get straight into it.
Woo!
All right, so coming off hot, we have Zoro versus Rob Lucci. Luffy versus Rob Lucci, or Zoro versus Kabaji.
Come on, man.
Come on now. First time seeing Gear 3. 2 and 3.
2 and 3, okay, yeah.
Because, we seen him use Gear 2 against the first CP9 dude he fought.
Yeah.
And he one-shotted him.
But yeah.
And then he used Gear 3 towards the end of the Lucci fight.
Big ass fist.
Yes, sir. Sanji versus Absalom, or Luffy versus Enel.
They're both great fights.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This was like it's gonna be hard. They're gonna put a lot of Luffy fights in here, so I imagine this is gonna be difficult because Luffy has the best fights. But which one do you, I kind of am cool with leaning towards this one.
Really? I'm down. Like honestly, it's the scales are a little shaky, but that was a good fight from Sanji. Like that was like one of the sleepers.
That's what I'm saying. I like the fight. Like the stakes were it was more satisfying seeing Luffy beat Enel because Enel was just smacking around everybody.
Yeah, wreaking havoc.
So it's easy for me to lean this way, but I don't know what you think.
At the end of the day, Sanji survived that attack, lit a cigarette. So I'm going Sanji Absalom.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Sanji smoked that NL pack right in front of him.
Yeah. I'm gonna double down on that one. Wow.
Oh my god, the most annoying fight ever.
Yeah, dead ass. Usopp and Chopper versus Mr. Four and Miss Merry Christmas.
Bro.
Come on now. We got Luffy versus Kaido. We're not even gonna take all that time. Jinbei versus Who's Who versus Saiku no Sedai versus Yonko. That's the worst generation? Is that what that means? Versus the Yonko.
Do you know whose that is?
Nah.
It was supposedly it's the warlord Ace took out. I forgot his. It starts with an H.
I don't remember his name.
Something. But come on, man. Jinbei, I fuck with you, but that was.
I fuck with Jinbei, but come on now. The Yonko.
Oh gosh.
Usopp versus Perona, or Luffy versus Foxy. Could really do without both of them.
Yeah, I would lean towards Usopp.
Fight. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Frankie versus Sasuke, or Roger versus Whitebeard.
Come on, man.
Come on now.
I like his name in Japanese.
Yeah,
Whitebeard. That's different. I haven't even heard that before.
Sanji versus Luffy. Ooh, or Sanji versus Jabra.
Boy, Sanji cooked in both of them.
Yeah, Sanji beat the hell out of Jabra. I like the Luffy fight.
No,
Sanji
yeah, for sure.
versus
Me too.
Luffy. Luffy versus Kizaru, or Enel
He's
versus Zoro, Robin, Gonfall, and Wiper.
I was so mad that he came out on top, bro.
Who, Enel?
Yes,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I got Luffy and Kizaru. That's a legendary
Yeah, come
fight.
on now.
Like,
Come on now.
it's so recent. The animation was great.
Luffy versus Crocodile or Nami versus Mrs. Doublefinger? I actually, I don't know. The Mrs. Doublefinger fight wasn't that bad to me.
I'm trying to remember her ability.
She had she, like spikes. She could turn her arm and like her limbs into like spikes, like through the walls and stuff.
Okay.
It wasn't a bad. I mean, I think it was a good fight for Nami. That was the first time she used that weapon that Usopp made and stuff. I mean,
yeah.
I'm just trying not to give Luffy all the fights, but like
no, yeah, and that's not even one of my favorite fights because of the kind of plot holes that are in that area of the show.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I'll go Doublefinger.
All right. I like Nami's fight. Zoro versus Mihawk or Frankie versus Senior Pink. I'm gonna say Senior Pink and Frankie.
Yeah,
oh my god!
I rewatched the Zoro Mihawk recently, but that backstory that
Senior Pink's backstory was so sad, bro. Oh my god!
Frankie cried at the end.
Man, they was throwing these, nothing but these too. Come on now. Chopper versus, I just watched that fight, versus Kumadori or Nigiwara versus Oris. I'm gonna say Oris. I just watched the Kumadori fight. It wasn't nothing. Whitebeard versus Akainu or Luffy versus Katakuri. Oh my god, it was satisfying seeing Akainu get tossed around like that. But honestly, it has to be Luffy and Cat, man.
Facts. Can't even argue.
Future Sight, man.
Oh man.
The Straw Hats versus the Pacifista, or Zoro versus Baroque Works.
Based off what we found out later on in
that's not even Pacifista. That's Kuma.
Yeah.
I
gotta go Kuma.
Yeah. Law versus Virgo. That was a good fight. Or Zoro versus Hachan. I like Law versus Virgo.
No, Virgo for sure. That was like,
it was more straight after more stakes behind that fight too. Like they had history and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What were you
straight
about to
after
say?
the time scale we pop up, Punk Hazard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going.
Whitebeard versus Marine. Was this like a flashback or something?
That's
Marine.
The giant Marine. I think that's I forgot his name. That's not Big John, is it?
I don't remember off the top of my head. Nico Robin versus Yama. I just watched Scott P. I don't even remember this too much.
Versus Yama. Yeah, I don't remember that one either.
I'm gonna go Whitebeard just because it's Whitebeard.
Yeah.
Shirohige. Zoro versus Ryoma or Yamato versus Kaido. Wow, both of these very, very, very huge Wano fights. Or not Wano fights, but the one.
Wano states,
Wano related fights.
Yeah. Based off the love of Shisui, I have to go
Zoro.
Ryuma. I wish Zoro was able to keep that sword.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I'm not cool. I'm cool with Enma, but he deserved the other sword as well. I don't care about I'm sorry, Guano culture, but that sword with Zoro's fair and square. So
Zoro.
Yeah.
I'm cool
we
with
can flip
Zoro.
a coin for it.
We might have to. All right, so heads is Zoro, and then tails is Yamato. Mm. Mm. Yamato versus Kaido.
Dang.
Moves on. We got Sanji versus Karubi. And then we have Luffy versus Arlong.
Man, I thought Sanji was a goner, boy. I got Arlong and Luffy though.
Yeah.
That final kick was he got bit and still landed the kick and everything.
I literally just finished both of these fights.
Yo, not gonna lie, both of these fights were Nami really stepped up there. But
yeah, I think it's Zoro versus Kaku.
based off, we get to see him that again and shit. I like that.
Usopp versus Chu or Ace versus Blackbeard. We didn't see much of Ace versus Blackbeard.
Yeah.
For it to be like,
is this the fight he was running? I'm trying to remember.
What, for Usopp?
The Chu fight, yeah.
I don't remember it too much either.
It might be the fight where he just ran. I forget what happened exactly. But I don't really care for this one. Either or, it's on you.
Damn, I'm gonna just do this one because
it's monumental.
Luffy versus Usopp versus Robin versus Black Maria. Come on now. Luffy's
versus strongest opponent. Dang.
Ooh. This was the one shot I was talking about. Luffy versus Blueno and Sanji versus Page One. It's definitely Sanji versus Page One.
Yeah. I see the Luffy versus Blueno on IG all the time.
Yeah, that was the first Gear 2 appearance that we seen. So that was very nice. Luffy versus Don Krieg or Law versus Blackbeard. It's Law versus Blackbeard.
Yeah. Hated how that ended, but
yeah. Luffy versus Kuro or Odin versus Kaido.
Odin Kaido for me.
Yeah, Odin Kaido. Sabo versus Fujitora or Frankie versus Fukuro. This one, I just watched this in Eni's lobby. It was a great fight, but come on, that first time we really seen Sabo and Fujitora, like, come on now. Law and Kid versus Big Mom or Carrot versus the Big Mom Pirates. Hey, Carrot had a mother effing showing here.
Boy.
Oh my God.
Save the day. The show would have ended.
Yeah. Carrot, I don't know. Like, yeah, Kid and Law, y'all beat Big Mom, but like, y'all wouldn't have even had that opportunity.
Yeah.
Without Carrot. And that full moon, I might have
Carrot.
to that.
I don't know how Carrot's not on the crew.
Hey, I think I like that fight more.
Yeah, no, for sure I do.
Carrot.
Their awakenings were cool, but it wasn't.
It was more so like, okay, they took out Big Mom, but this one, oh my God, such a good fight.
Blitzed.
Kaido versus the Akazaya.
Yeah.
And Bartholomew or the Bartholomew and Cavendish versus Gladius.
I personally kind of mess with Cavendish, and I feel like it might, have something to do with
I think so. I like it too. I like that one too.
Other themes of the show, so I'm gonna go Cavendish.
I'm with that.
Oof.
I really don't even have to read this out, but I'm gonna do it. Garp versus Aokiji and Kiros versus Dynamite or Diamante. I don't even remember.
Diamante.
I don't even remember that much. I just remember wanting to be over with that fight. That's Garp versus Kuzan. Luffy versus Buggy or Zoro and Sanji versus the Groggy Monsters and the Davy Back fights. I think it's Zoro and Sanji. I mean,
Yeah, because they really
yeah,
put on the show. Can't lie.
that was
That
for
was like one
Chopper
of
right
the
there.
yeah. That was like they had to settle for.
Ooh, ooh, Zoro versus Pika or Inurashi versus Jack.
Uh,
That's a
I sent you a video about this. That's one of the moments where Zoro had to step in for Robin.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm going Zoro.
I feel that. You just sold me on that one. Yeah, yeah. You just sold.
Ooh wee! Oh, they didn't give
Hey,
Sanji a good fight.
come on now. Come on now. Zoro versus King versus Sanji and Bon Clay. As much as I love Sanji and Bon Clay, and I thought that was a cool fight and whatnot. Come on now. We got Zoro versus King here. Luffy versus Dopey or Sanji versus
Oh,
Queen.
dang! Sorry, Sanji.
Wow, Sanji, you got
Look
hoed.
at Law just laying there.
Luffy and Lucci Part 2 versus Zoro and Mr. 1. I think I got Zoro.
What do you think
Mr.
that
1.
power was that the voice of all things? People, I see people make connections to that. Do you think it's separate or it's the same?
I've seen people make connections too. I don't know, man.
I think it's separate. I
You
think that's
think it's
just like a
separate?
different. It might be like a swordsman thing, maybe. There's not. It's not like I don't get it because there's no voice in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Which one do you like? Do you like more?
For sure. Come on, man.
This one?
Yeah. He got quick drop. This is like a very monumental fight for Zoro. It's
That's what I
like
feel
his
like.
top. This is like his first like hardest opponent. I could lean. Let's flip for it. No, let's not flip for it. Let's go number Zoro, Mr. Man.
Zoro?
Yeah. That's like his first opponent that he like
I
actually
mean,
recognizes.
me personally, I'm saying this one's like Zoro Lucci was better than this.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Like I feel like this one was
The speed
very
blitz.
quick.
The thing about me was the speed blitz in the beginning. Like you
Yeah.
called him out. You want to see the form?
Yeah, and
Wait, no. This. Wait. No.
they're walking in a circle, he's taking off the thing, he's like
Yeah.
that form and the one that man is clean though.
You
That
want to
form
see
and the
it?
one poster. I wanna and then Luffy's like starting to jump. He's like, oh, you wanna see? Oh my god. No, that's so clean,
I
bro.
can't. We gotta flip for it. We
Oh
have to
my
flip for it.
god. Nah, and then Lucci in the all white with the like that was clean. He's like, wow, you want to see it? Ah,
That's my favorite Gear 5 transformation.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
I might be with you on that one. Heads is going to be Zoro. Tails is going to be Luffy. Woo! Oh man, we got Zoro and Mr. 1 over Luffy and Lucci Part 2. You just made me think about the beginning of that fight, bro. That was so
Doesn't
clean.
count. It doesn't count.
You're right. It's not the fight, and the fight was short. It was just like for us, it was like, oh shoot, Lucci got an awakening, and then that was kind of move on from there. And if they really fight, we know how it would have turned out.
Every 9 times out of 9.
Zoro, like this step Zoro's game up.
Learn to cut steel.
Lucci.
Oh boy,
Luffy.
round 2.
Yeah,
what is this?
we in round 2. Luffy and Lucci, part 1 versus Sanji and Absalom.
This is tough. We can't lie.
This is actually closer than it seems.
Wow. One was for
Nami.
One was for Robin. That's tough.
I'm going Luffy and Lucci.
Yeah, I'm leaning that way too. The arc, really.
Yeah, the arc, man. The arc.
Yakusai 9.
Yep.
No, that's the.
No, this is the worst generation versus Big Mom and Kaido. And then we got Luffy versus Kaido. The Worst Generation versus Big Mom and Kaido have one of my favorite scenes in it, where Big Mom shoots Prometheus at them, and they're like the last one to move.
Yeah.
Is that's one of my favorite scenes. Like, it's just funny.
And Zoro, Zoro has his step up moment there.
Oh yeah.
He's the only one that could block that. What was it? The combined attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of lean towards that fight too.
Yeah, I like this one. Luffy versus Kaido was good.
It's great.
Ooh, that was a good fight. I think we got to see a good showing of everybody here, so I'm gonna lean towards that one too. Usopp versus Corona versus Roger and Whitebeard. Come on now, Roger and Whitebeard. Luffy and Kizaru versus Sanji and Luffy. Wow, I really love the way Luffy blitzed Kizaru right there, man.
Love that.
Like, that's such a good scene. Like, Kizaru! And he's just like turns into the red ball. Oh my god. And then Kizaru's face is like just so like he's not even shocked. It's just such a straight face, and he's just getting kicked right in the chest. It's so satisfying.
Yeah.
Moving at the speed of light, just getting kicked.
We're 1,000 times stronger.
Yeah. We're 1,000 times stronger than back when Sabaody. Yeah. Nami versus Mrs. Ooh.
I'm still
Frankie.
Yeah.
Come on now. That's a top fight right there. Oh, for audio listeners, that was Nami and Miss Doublefinger versus Frankie and Senior Pink. We're going Frankie and Senior Pink. We have Oars versus the Straw Hats, and then we got Luffy versus Katakuri. It's definitely Luffy versus Cat for me.
Yeah, look at what's his name, Frankie.
Frankie. I was looking at that, holding pillars with
pillars. Yeah.
Yeah, Luffy versus Cat though. Then we got the Straw Hats versus Kuma and Sabaody. Law versus Virgo. Both very, very good scenes. I'm leaning towards Law versus Virgo, but I really, really, really like the scene of like the Straw Hats realizing that they're not ready. They're not where they need to be in the new world yet. I do like that aspect of it, and like Luffy's come to Jesus moment, like I can't save nobody. Even that last part with Robin being the last one taken away, and he's like right there, and boop poof, she's just going. I love that scene. I might go Law with Virgo in terms of fight though.
I feel. Yeah, this was probably the fight that solidified it for me, with Law like being one of my top characters.
Good showcase for him.
Great showcase.
Yeah.
Slice the friggin' island in half and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm down to flip for it because that emotional value in the other scene is like
it's heavy.
Was everything. Yeah.
All right, so heads is gonna be Kuma. Tails is gonna be Law. Heads. So we got Kuma and the Straw Hats over Law and Virgo. That's cool with me. Hey, that emotional tie to that. Yamato versus Kaido, or Whitebeard versus the giant marine. I'm going Yamato Kaido.
Yeah, me too.
Luffy and Arlong, or Zoro and Kaku. This is a good matchup right here. Really good pre-time skip. Or Arlong. Yeah, Arlong was pre-time skip. That was Fishman Island. That wasn't.
Orange Sound. I'm going Zoro Kaku.
I think I'm going Zoro Kaku as well.
Just to see them back on Egghead and get a couple spars in, it's like so refreshing.
Yeah. Yeah, both came a long way. Luffy versus Usopp, or Ace versus Blackbeard. Luffy versus Usopp. Come on.
Yeah, we didn't see.
Yeah, we didn't see.
I hated seeing Ace walk in there.
Sanji versus Page One or Law versus Blackbeard. This is a good matchup.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm going Sanji.
I'm leaning towards Sanji too. Law versus Blackbeard was really cool. I just hate Law lost the fight and Blackbeard moved how Blackbeard moves. So like I really don't like that. Sanji versus Page One was I really enjoyed that fight. Yeah, I'm cool with that one too. Odin versus Kaido or Sabo or Fujitora. I'm going Sabo Fujitora.
Yeah. I feel like Odin got a bad matchup here.
A bad draw. If we seen a little bit more,
definitely.
Probably, but yeah, Sabo versus Fujitora. Carrot versus the Big Mom Pirates or Bardo and Cavendish versus Gladius. I'm going Carrot.
Yeah, Carrot.
That showing was just really put it over the top. Garp versus Aokiji or Zoro and Sanji in the Davy back fights. We got Garp and Aokiji. That's a no-brainer. Zoro versus Pika and Zoro versus King. Zoro versus King was a better fight.
It was.
Zoro versus King might have been the better moment with him having to, but I don't know. The Lunarian, that's just as tough as a feat, and the fight was better. So Zoro versus King.
Yeah.
Luffy
in that last fight, you can see like the progression of him, like trying to break or trying to crack the code of the other person's ability.
Yeah.
For more like so, a good,
more so of let me just test how strong I can cut through something.
Yeah.
This was like more of a test to him as a fighter. And Zoro versus Pika is like, how strong are you as a swordsman? Like, what can you what is the lengths you can go as a swordsman? So yeah, facts. I agree with that. Zoro versus King, definitely a better fight. Then we got Luffy versus Dofi and Zoro versus Mr. One.
That sucks. We flipped for that. And
one?
It got put up against
I got Luffy.
Yeah.
Lucci versus Luffy part 1, so we're now in round 3, or Kaido and Big Mom versus the worst generation. Damn.
It was great to see Luffy punch him out.
Yeah, but Kaido and Big Mom, like you got to understand what these little dudes facing off against right here, and they coming to fight.
Yeah, Luffy got dropped in that fight too, and Zoro had to pick up the weight of both of them.
Yeah.
So I'm going with that.
Yep. Sorry, Lucci and Luffy. Ooh, Luffy and Kizaru or Roger and Whitebeard. Luffy and Kizaru, we got more of.
We got more of. Maybe potentially we see some in between cuts in the show. We know
this fight was better.
No, yeah.
We know that fight was better, but from what we've seen on panel, on screen, we got to go Luffy versus Kizaru. And what it meant, seeing Luffy turn up right then, especially after Sabaody, where they were completely outmatched.
It's crazy that he ties into where they went.
Yeah.
And he was just the admiral that was assigned to that.
Luffy versus Cat and Frankie versus Senior Pink. Very two similar fights in terms of just banging them out and really, really talking to each other and stuff. I got Luffy versus Cat just because, hey, it's Luffy versus Cat. But
yeah,
Frankie versus Senior Pink, making it this far, should tell the story of how great of a fight and moment that was in the story.
Definitely.
Yeah.
There, all respect to Katakuri.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Cosplay coming soon. All right, Kuma as a pacifista versus the Straw Hats, or Yamato versus Kaido.
This is tough. I can't lie.
It's tough. I like Yamato versus Kaido as a fight more. I like Kuma versus the Straw Hats as a moment, especially because of Kuma's backstory. But
for the Leewufufu. I gotta go Kaido.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
It was not, it's like a senior pink moment, so
Luffy versus Usopp or Zoro versus Kaku. We gotta go Zoro versus Kaku. Yeah, that's a better fight. Luffy versus Usopp. Damn, it was so good. What it meant, nobody even seen Usopp standing much of a chance to that point. That really showed that he's pretty intelligent as a character as well. And with preparation, he can be something. But Zoro versus Kaku was a great fight. Kaku, I just rewatched Eni's Lobby. Going into Eni's Lobby from Water 7, they reiterated the strength levels of CP9, and then that was before Kaku got his devil fruit, and then he got his devil fruit, and then I won't say mastered it, but got a pretty good hang of it, and was able to really scrap with Zoro and brought out the best with him.
Days before Usopp over here just hurting his teammates.
Yeah.
Before he go to Eni's Lobby.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Never thought about it like that, but
Zoro versus Kaku, definitely.
I like that matchup between the Straw Hats and CP. It's like they're not a crew, but
yeah,
they put on they definitely helped the growth for the Straw Hats.
Yeah, for sure.
And CP learned from it.
Yeah, and what they eventually turned into. Sanji versus Page One or Sabo versus Fujitora. That's really, really, really good. I'm still leaning Sanji.
Okay.
I love Sabo and Fujitora. Honestly, I might like them more than Sanji, but I still respect Sanji, and I don't think Sanji gets. I do kind of hate that some of his moments that he gets are downplayed in the anime, but this is one of them. I feel like this moment meant a lot more.
Yeah.
To the story too.
He had to put the suit on.
Yeah, I really enjoy Sabo. Us really getting to see him work, and Fujitora.
First demonstration.
Yeah, Fujitora being who he was, and his us being introduced to him as a new admiral in Dressrosa. I just think this fight was it gave more feats to Sabo fighting Fujitora than Sanji fighting Page One, but where the moments and the character development for each character, I feel like this was huge for Sanji.
Yeah, definitely. He had to do something. He didn't do something he wanted to do.
Yeah.
So just as more. I don't want to dive too much into the emotion side of it, but
because we gotta keep it fight for fight.
But still, you just can't not give it to Sanji here. I feel like.
Okay, I was cool with flipping for it if you wanted to do that, but I'm still leaning towards Sanji.
Nah, I'm cool with Sanji.
Okay, all right, we can come to agreement on that. Garp versus Kuzan versus Carrot and the Big Mom Pirates.
She snapped, yo.
She snapped.
I want to just to think to see her again.
I have to rewatch this fight. I rewatched Garp versus Kuzan recently. I'm just like, bro, it's so beautiful. It's just such a good choreographed animated fight.
Definitely got it up there with
Did I send you the little did I send you the little sneak stuff, the freeze frames and stuff from this fight?
No, yeah, I've seen them all.
Yeah, bro. My god.
This is the fight where they went the craziest.
Oh yeah. Like you said, Obito, Kakashi, showing their old selves and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it was beautiful. I got Garp and Kuzan. Oh yes, the handshake on the punch.
The handshake.
Oh my god, it was amazing. I got this fight. I got Garp versus Kuzan. These are two of my favorite characters too. Wow, Luffy versus Doffy and Zoro versus King. I got Zoro versus King, but Luffy versus Doffy was amazing. Doffy's awakening. Oh my
Yeah.
god. That was the first awakening we've seen, right?
Yeah, First Awakening we
Yo,
seen.
that was crazy. I
Um,
can't wait to rewatch
Totally
that.
unexpected. I did not see that coming. I can't lean that way though. Just can't.
You got Zoro versus King too.
It is probably
It's hard
my
to as
favorite fight.
with these most recent fights. It's hard to.
Yeah,
You said this is your favorite fight.
probably of the whole damn show. Yeah.
Yeah, it's up there for me. It's up there for me. Luffy versus Kizaru or the worst generation versus the Yonko.
I honestly look like a huge Zoro fan. This is the final round. This no
Quarterfinals.
quarterfinals. Oh man, I'm a huge Zoro fan. I'm a Zoro stan. I'm seeing
You
it in this
are. You
video.
are. I've known that based off of how I can hear how you talk about him, but who isn't?
Oh,
It's hard to not be.
jeez. With the speed blitz and just they did the what's it called is so good in the sub is so good in this episode, bro.
Luffy and Kizaru.
Yes,
Oh my
bro.
god,
They
I'm
mastered
leaning
it.
towards that one. I love it. I love it. I
They mastered
yeah
it, bro.
yeah. I'm going. I don't know,
Shout out
bro.
Zoro for, picking up the slack.
Damn, we might get slack. We might get crucified for this one. I don't know. I might go. It may be recency because I just recently seen this one.
Dang. It'll pop up. This is a fight we're gonna go these are two fights we're gonna rewatch back to back
Yeah,
down the line.
yeah, for sure. What you got, man?
I gotta go. What's it called? Luffy, Kizaru.
I'm with you on that one, man. I'm with you.
I'll
Luffy
be
and Cat
recency
versus
biased.
Yamato and Kaido. I got Luffy and Cat.
Yeah, no doubt. Look, come on, Yamato. You put up a great fight. It was
Yeah,
great to see you, Thunder Boggle, your dad. Uh,
great to see your devil
Boggle
fruit
itself.
and your hockey feats.
I'm gonna say it now. I am not a fan of her devil fruit.
You aren't?
No.
Oh wow.
It's supposed to symbolize it's like the top uh it's like some, mythical creature in their culture. It's like one of the top, like very top ones,
Oh wow.
Yamatos.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not really a fan of it from what we've
Oh
seen.
wow. Yeah, Luffy versus Cat, but that's interesting. Didn't expect that one. Zoro versus Kaku versus Sanji and Page One. The right and the left wings.
Wow.
Two big fights that helped elevate them. I might still go Sanji and Page One.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't blame you
It
at
might.
all.
I think it was a better fight than Zoro and Kaku. How you feel? Agree
For
with that?
Page One's what's his name? Drake? Is that Drake? Right? Are they
Mm,
separate?
I think
I'm
they're
gonna get
separate.
crucified for that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they're separate.
No, yeah, Drake's green, right? He's a green T-Rex.
That bitch.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I should have thought about that.
Yeah, Drake is a separate person. Yeah, Page One. Yeah. Uh, I'm gonna get crucified for that. I'm sorry we took that long on it, guys. If you're still here, please like the pod. Thanks, shout out to all you listeners.
Zoro versus King and Garp versus Kuzan.
Ouch.
I'm not gonna lie, this might be Garp versus Kuzan is one of my favorite fights. This Zoro versus King is too. but this could potentially be my favorite fight versus your favorite fight. I really love Garp versus
I'm glad it
Aokiji.
made it this far though.
I really love Garp versus Aokiji, man. I love it so much. Oh my god, it's such a good fight.
The impact frames, they did their thing. This is like probably the best impact framey.
King of Hell though, that shit is clean.
There's impact frames in that shit too.
Yes, man.
I wanna. Is it the same animator? It's got to be, right?
I would imagine.
That's the same dude that just did the Passion, probably. We're gonna have to flip for it. Yes.
Okay, yeah, it was him. He did.
He's the greatest. What's his name? Pull his name up again. Nice. I gotta save that.
Hey, shout out to Katsumi Ishizuka.
Yo, get that guy.
Hey, someone give him a raise, man. Who you got, man? Coin flip? We got to flip.
Yeah, we got to flip.
So Garp and Aokiji, heads. Zoro versus King is tails. Oh my god, I can't look.
No!
Oh my god. Oh. Garp versus Aokiji over Zoro versus King. Hey. And then for our other semifinal match, we have Luffy versus Kizaru and Luffy versus Katakuri.
Damn, this is so recency.
Katakuri fight was so, bro, my only thing, I was watching that week to week, and it was just so long. And I watched the Luffy and Kizaru fight week to week, and it just wasn't. But I love the Cat fight. Cat's my favorite antagonist, opposition in the show that Luffy has to fight. At least that Luffy, out of Luffy's, Cat's probably my number one. I mean, maybe Kaido. I really like Kaido's character, but Kaido got jumped.
Yeah.
I love Cat so much, but I don't know. Kizaru's, the animation was perfect. I really love what it meant to the story and how Luffy's strength. Oh my god, it was just such a good display of strength.
Base form. Is that base form?
What do you said where he was at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's base form, right? Yeah.
That's base form. Just a hockey kick.
Yeah, just a hockey kick.
Speed Blitz hockey kick.
Speed Conquerors.
Yeah, Conquerors infused, advanced Conquerors, and whatnot. Damn, man.
Where you leaning? I want to go Kizaru. I can't lie. I hate it to be so recency bias. I feel like it is a little bit, but we had Katakuri's sister chime in and kind of throw the tracks off the rail there.
Yeah.
And it was cool to see, it really was respectful for what Cat did. He's never fallen on his backs. The stakes were very high there. And at the end of the whole cake.
I feel like with this fight, we still didn't, I feel like even where we ended, it wasn't even 1,000% clear to us that Luffy surpassed Katakuri at this moment.
Facts.
He definitely surpassed since then. But at the end of this fight, there wasn't no real determined winner. It was just more so of like Luffy won based off of the circumstance.
Yeah.
Luffy versus Kizaru, it was a clear like, damn, Luffy is past like average admiral level.
Mm-hmm. He's a Yonko here.
True Yonko. We got to see why he was a Yonko. Yeah, I'm Luffy Kizaru too.
It's funny because in the I forget, I don't know what film it is. I haven't watched the One Piece movies for real, but I just want it's the red one with Shanks and his daughter and everything. You get Kuzan like talking about this is like you don't always get to see a display of emperor's
Yeah.
hockey and
Hockey.
stuff. Yeah,
But he made them all like all
vice
fall
admirals
back.
are passing out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like
He
that.
had all the admirals lined up. They said, yeah, let's not fight this one." Shanks is just standing there. Aura. I got Garp
Yeah.
versus Kuzan again.
To this point, yeah. It's
That
like,
boy's sick that it beat Zoro versus King.
bro.
I thought Zoro versus King would have been in the finals.
Yeah, I expected it to be. I was gonna fight that one all the way. Can't lie.
I'm gonna fight Garp and Kuzan all the way. Low key, I rewatched that fight so much, bro. I rewatched it twice in the past like month.
So then after Sanji, it's the next thing they fight is on Oshiga. Oh my god, Onigashima, right?
Yeah.
And then that's when he says to Zoro, like, put him out if he loses himself, right?
Yeah.
It was between there. Okay, yeah.
After this, yeah.
Yeah, after that, yeah.
Before Queen.
Yeah, the animation was great. I love what it mean that what that mean the Sanji fight means to the show, but gotta go Garp and Kuzan.
Luffy and Kizaru or Garp and Kuzan.
The Garp stocks are up right now too.
Are up, especially right now.
Yeah. Can't wait to see that new showing animated.
I'm impartial to this one actually. Luffy's one of my favorite characters. I hate admitting to it because he's the main character. I feel like that's an easy grab, but like I cannot deny how much I absolutely love Luffy's character. And I just love this moment. Garp versus Kuzan though. The fight was just cinema.
Yeah.
I'm either cool with flipping a coin or you know where I'm leaning. So if you agree with me, we could go that way. But
We gotta flip. I can't.
flip.
We have to flip.
All right, flip a coin. We got
I love that Luffy Kizaru fight probably just as much as you.
Yeah.
Especially the intro of it.
Yeah. Oh my god, just so
that
good.
was just everything for me. I can't lie.
Luffy's intro. Luffy was snapping on this intro as an egghead.
Yeah.
So we got heads, Luffy and Kizaru, and then we got tails, Garp and Aokiji.
Wow. Golly.
Garp and Aokiji squeezed through again, y'all. Wow. And Garp and Aokiji is our top fight of One Piece based on this Leewufufu. I mean, definitely top. We can agree top 3 probably in the whole show.
Yeah,
like, nonetheless,
definitely.
despite this list, like, yeah,
top 3. Yeah.
Zoro, King, definitely top 3, and then really that third spot can go to Luffy. Kizaru is a great one. Kaido, or the Emperors versus the
new generation.
The new generation. Those are all good ones. We just hit 2 hours on the pod, so we may not get to the tier list because the tier list is 120 characters.
It's all right.
But next week we do have a break as well in the anime, so we will replace that. We'll still keep our tier list. We'll probably do this right before our manga section.
Cool, man.
Yeah. So next week, if y'all were looking forward to the tier list, where we do 120 of the top One Piece characters. So it's gonna be a juicy one. It's gonna be very good conversation, very good debates. And this one you may see a little bit more clashing between me and Ja based on certain characters and where we think they lie. Me and Ja have a lot of very similar thoughts of the show as a whole, but stay tuned. There may be that time where
it definitely will.
Yeah, I'm sure 120 characters. We're gonna have some disagreements for sure. I'm excited for that one. But that was our 10th episode of Poneglyph Podcast, where we decode the world of One Piece and anime one poneglyph at a time. It was break week. No manga chapter, no anime episode. One of the first times that, and hopefully one of the only times that we will see neither. Thankfully, Oda is back in health, back in good spirits, and will be back in action for next week. So we are still getting a chapter for all our Manga Mania section for all of our manga readers out there. No episodes still next week. We do have a little bit of they're doing a special recap episode. We're probably going to breeze through that, keep it short, brief, 20, 30 minutes, however long it takes, and we're going to move right into our next section. We will have a break from Sail with Snow just so we can fit in that tier list as well. But until next week, we appreciate y'all so much. Like the stream, like the VOD. If y'all are visiting us later, if y'all are on the go and listening to us, audio platform, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, any of the podcast platforms, if y'all are overseas, anywhere, we appreciate y'all so much. Leave a 5-star rating, a top tier review for us, just to show us love and show people that y'all love us as well. And we appreciate y'all so much. Audio
really
listeners,
appreciate it.
Yes, audio listeners, come on over to YouTube. Just give us a sub over there. Even if y'all can't make us in time for the VOD, or even if y'all don't even want to watch the VOD, we do drop different segments of the video as well separately. We will have other videos on top of that, just outside One Piece related, maybe a separate Leewufufu, maybe more tier list that will be separated just as a video. And this will be a video as well, of course. But nonetheless, we will just be having a lot more stuff going along on the channel, as well as our normal podcast, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Sunday. We appreciate y'all again so much. It's the PNG boys, Jay, here with my brother Ja. Once again, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we'll catch y'all next week, same time, same place. Poneglyph Podcast, the PNG boys. We out. Y'all be safe. Y'all be good.
Safety, guys. Appreciate it.